2022.
Oh, 2022. Okay.
So I'm working on a year right now.
So you pushing up on a year right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
No cases, in good standing with parole. Good standing in the streets. We just moving, doing the right thing.
Most definitely, man. Shout out, you can do it, man. First. The last time, what happened?
So the last time, I was in a relationship. It was turmoil, real nasty breakup. And Monique, which is my ex, she felt the need that she ain't really want me doing what I wanted to do, and she just called my parole officer, talked to them, and threw in the allegation that I was, violent towards her and whatnot. So they pulled the plug. They said no traveling without further review.
Okay.
Everything checked out after that. Got my lawyers involved, and I was able to get things straightened out without no case, nothing like that. So I called you up, let you know what's going on. And I'm like, let me get that right. Let me get back out there, let you know I'm able to travel. And this is going on.
So basically, you can take all bookings and everything now. You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
Hey, and like I say, man, y'all know your man Bustin' Move, man. I mean, I was kind of in the mix of what was going on with that, as far as dealing with you, because I know for a fact last time we had talked, you wanted to bring Monique out. So you know what I'm saying? I'm very sad that it ended up in a nasty breakup, because I know when we first started doing business together, you were speaking so highly of her, and I know the love was there, right?
Facts. That's a fact.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Like, even if it's only me wanting to come out, they request me to come out always, as when I was in a relationship, as my fiance, I always wanted her to feel wanted and comfortable to come out with me and support me.
Okay. Like I said, I felt that. I definitely really felt that, man, because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, I could tell from talking to you that you really wanted to make sure that she was incorporated in whatever you was doing. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And speaking of Monique personally, myself, and I have nothing bad to say about Monique. And I haven't heard you say anything bad about her either. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like sometimes all good things sometimes come to an end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and one thing I want to say, you can't put everybody else's expectations on our relationship. I understand everybody had high hopes for it, but sometimes it just didn't work out.
Okay.
It don't work out.
Okay.
And then you had the naysayers and people who doubted it. Who kind of rejoiced in the breakup, which is not fair. Not every relationship gonna work.
That's not cool at all, man. That's not cool at all that they was doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, so how long was you locked up there?
I did 8 years, 10 months, 5 days. That's day for day.
Hey, listen. And listen, anyone that been in prison know you gonna break that whole day, and that 5 days count.
Yeah,
they don't get that, man. That 5 days is official, man. That 5 days, as we sit here and sit in the barbershop talk, y'all gotta realize that 5 days mean a lot, man. You know what I'm saying?
That was trying to detox the body.
No question.
I did 1,000 burpees, 1 pump burpees. Within that 5 days, I did like 1 day. I did it like in 2 hours.
Okay.
I was at the tip-top shape. I was working out, making sure I was coming home mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally prepared. So, like I said, I was using that time for a detox, like the last 30 days. 5 days, everything count.
Hey, man, you know what, though? I say this right here, man. So in hearing that, how do you feel now being out here in the streets, man? Is things different than from when you was at home last time?
Oh, for a fact.
For a fact.
Because now, I'm living what they consider law as life.
Okay, law-abiding citizen. Yeah, no, you're not breaking no more laws. So to all the naysayers, stop wishing all that. Back to the penitentiary, or you stop wishing you going back to jail.
Yeah, one of the games I like, and I grew up playing chess, so I'm thinking moves ahead.
Man, that you're getting very noticed, and everybody know you are now. The TV show was a very successful show. You know what I'm saying? So how you feel?
Growing up, people know me from my city in so many different ways. Like whether I was popular growing up, I was ahead of my time. And it was, I just at the mall not too long ago. They was walking up to me. They was showing me a lot of love. And they was from DC and whatnot. So it's I embrace it. You know, I appreciate all the love, and I don't take it for granted. Because I remember, like when I was locked up in the cell, you know, when you start doing it at time, and then years go past, you start being out of sight of mind.
But of course, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, I can honestly say, man, you know, when we initially started, you know, we started our relationship on the business tip, some of the good men from in the city was calling, reaching out to me, let me know that they were definitely stamping you, saying that you was official, stand-up dude behind the fence.
And you know what's so crazy? I'm gonna tell you this too. Y'all know how y'all give it up, you know, DC, Baltimore, y'all know y'all standing on business. For those who don't know, be honest with them. Y'all don't really take well to out of towners.
No, we don't. You know
So
what I'm saying?
for this to even be happening, that goes to show on both parts who we are as men.
Fact. And like I say, man, you know.
You gotta let them know that.
No, but of course, I totally agree, because you know what I'm saying? Man, we love to definitely, you know, we like to challenge. We like to challenge people. We like to see if you really what you say you are. You know, we're gonna see. Man, you know what I'm saying?
It was them same dudes who said that we ain't always agree on certain things, but I guess a man, we came to understand.
Facts, man. I like that. I love that. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, but you also know too, man, anytime you come in the city, man, you know what I'm saying, the DMV area, man, you reach out to bust a move, man, I'm gonna make sure, I'm gonna do my part to make sure everything's always straight, you know what I'm saying, you feel me? Like I say, and at the end of the day, with this town right here, it's a lot of hate, but it's a lot of love as well, you know what I'm saying? And if you get the proper love, and you get the proper understanding of who to be around, you gonna be okay no matter what. Especially when your character speaks of a man, everything else is right there where it belongs at, you know what I'm saying?
I see that, man.
Like, once again, y'all, we right here at the barbershop, man. Barbershop Talk with the good man, Dirk, man. Blow out the Lockup, reality TV star. Swiper Cuts right here. Y'all see what's going on. The young phenom, you know what I'm saying? In here right now. Hey, you want to give him something? You want to give him a little gym one time? Swiper Cuts, tell him who you is one time, man?
Go ahead and say who I am.
I mean, I'm saying, but
let the people know.
Let them know, man, who you are, man. Right there, we on Dirk Live, let them know, man. Tell them go follow Swiper Cuts. You heard what I'm saying?
Go follow Swiper Cuts.
Give your hat.
If you're in it, that's my hat. Swiper Cuts. If you need an appointment, link in the bio.
Okay.
Like Busta Move always say.
Like I always say, link in the bio. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all, tell them how old you are.
16.
16 years old, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this we better entrepreneurs over here. We standing on business over here. You know what I'm saying? We building bosses over here. You know, 16. You know, make sure my son got his own barbershop, man, to keep doing what he doing, keep flourishing, keep getting it done. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know what it is. At the end of the day, we just standing on business over here. You know what I'm saying? So let me ask you a question. On this side of the field, as far as understanding, you know, the reality TV side, you know, the filming and all that, is it?
It's most definitely because you got to understand now the risk versus the reward.
Okay.
You know, it's less risk.
I like that.
It's so like the risk is don't equate. Like for instance, if you film 5, 7, 6, 7 days out of the week and you make it, and this you ain't looking over your shoulder, you ain't jeopardizing your freedom. It's just like it's a blessing.
I like that.
Blessing.
I like that.
And I really come from the street in that element where every day I was risking my life for my freedom. And to be all the way honest with those around me.
Yeah, because you don't understand, man, when you out here breaking laws, you know what I'm saying, as a person who did 5.5 years of myself in prison, 5.5 years, I tell everybody that 6 months was very, you know, I can't break the last day down. I know I was in 5.5 years, you know what I'm saying? Listen, man, that 6 months was very, you know, it was stressful not only on me, but on my family as well, you know what I'm saying? So like I say, when you are breaking law, it becomes a very strategizing game, you know what I'm saying? And I get that, so I understand that, you know, and that's good to know that this is paying off for you, man. I got a question for you. How do you deal with the trollers and the haters? Tell me that.
See, me always had tough skin. I come from that city where, like, we the underdogs, so they gonna always talk bad. You know, they gonna count you out.
Right.
Spin around when you they always counted us out.
Right.
Like, I feel like we was down 3-1. That's how like I lived my life. And then, you know, when LeBron came and took that, we was down 3-1, like, I was like, Unheard of.
No question, no question.
So that's how like our energy from that city of Cleveland, like that's how we live, like back against the wall, against all odds. Like they don't believe in us, and so when we do something, it's like we the only ones like believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, ain't nobody's gonna believe in you.
I totally agree with you on that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, once again, y'all, we right here at the barbershop talk with the good homie Dirk, man. Live at the Lockup reality TV star.
I want to speak on one other thing too, to get the people to understand that my mindset, like speaking on the trolls and all the negativity, I resolve. I done been through some serious situations. Homie, I don't even take it serious. I grew up joking and playing, whether it was in the streets, at the dice games, popping, what we say back then, we just talking shit. I just look at it, sometimes I laugh, but I'm gonna always be inspiring, empowering, motivate the people. Like I always say, more positivity, less negativity.
But of course, you know what I will say too, though? It's all how you flip it. It's all of what you make it. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, nonetheless, they looking. Yeah. They looking. You know what I'm saying? That's why, we right here, at the barbershop talk right now, you know what I'm saying? And we do the interview with you, no one else.
Look, it's so positive right here. What can they say? But then they go try to make it out of son say anything. Y'all can say anything, but we somebody. No. And we standing on business.
And we standing on business. Always on business time, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely the business, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I say,
they want to know how I was able to travel. Do you know people really call me and my bros and question everything I do? My bros just tell me. Like they calling and ask all these questions. Obviously I'm doing something right. If I was doing something wrong, man, listen, I wouldn't be here.
Man,
they gave me all throughout the Virginia. Maryland. If I was doing anything wrong, you think I would get a pass to do any of that?
That is so. Why the hate be so real like that?
My people clapping for me, rooting for me, because they like, listen, they know where I come from. I ain't see no evil. Like I ain't do nothing. I was in the streets for real. Foot on the gas, no break. And I even told my parole that like, y'all got me now. I'm mature now. So I ain't doing the same thing I was doing, so I ain't going back.
No question. I respect that, man. This right here is a raw and uncut video right here, man. This is an interview right here. This is not being edited. This is definitely raw feelings. This is definitely raw emotion, man. We telling y'all how it is right now. We right here at the barbershop, man. Swiper cuts, bust move cuts, you know what I'm saying?
Put that lineup in there.
Yes, man.
I need a mirror.
I told you, tough, man. I told you, that's why I had to make it sure.
Youngest in charge.
Man, listen, man. 16 years old, self-taught, you feel what I'm saying? Like I say, man. Yeah, that's why
I gonna give me a new girl tonight.
Man, listen, man. Yeah, that's why I say I make it my business to make sure that I keep trying to, you know what I'm saying, big up my children, man. Man. No effort. This is what he do. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this is what he do.
One thing I can say, man. All business. You in the deal we here, man. Speak to man. Tap in with Blessed Move, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, good man. I appreciate it.
I don't care what nobody say because I shot that idea up to you, like, man, stop the violence. We trying to bring the people together, build bridges and network because there's so much more that can be done with unity. If you were able to do what you did, not just for the city, but for the culture period.
For the culture period. But you know what I will say, man? Shout out to May 27th, man. Shout out to everybody that dealt with that event. You know what I'm saying? We had a dynamite event, man. Yeah. Aunt Glizzy, Dave Ruffin, man, they had a celebrity boxing match right here in the PNB, man, that we made it make sense. You know what I'm saying? That we made it make all the way make sense. So like I say, definitely shout out to that, man, because I mean, we had a great turnout. I was trying to get you there for that as well. You know what I'm saying?
So bad.
I know you did. I know you did, man.
No, like damn.
Hey, listen, man. It was a hell.
Research, you said you knew something. You said Dave was gonna come on top. I'm like, man.
Told you, man. I called it how I saw it. You know what I'm saying? I called it how I saw it. And like I say, let me ask you a question. So, what's your favorite club out Cleveland right now?
Let me see. Medusa. They showed me a lot of love, but everybody wanted to pop out and step out. But I'm not saying I don't do it because I just want to get paid, but you got to think strategically now. You feel me? I was gone for almost 10 years.
Yes.
The respect level in the streets is way lower. Like, I can literally be in the streets at dice games, in the streets, not in those secluded private areas. In the dice game, probably like $500,000 there. And nobody get robbed, nobody get touched. It's all, you know, a good gamble. I don't think that too much can happen nowadays.
You know what I will say? This is what I will say. The youngest, they don't really respect nothing. That's what them really hurt the game because they're not being taught by real OGs. It's not a lot of it's no morals and principles in the game no more. It's not a lot of OGs out here who telling these youngest man respect something. See, in this new generation, you know, they don't respect nothing. You know what I'm saying? See, in my generation, because I'm a little older than you, Dirk, so in my generation, we respected our OGs. We respected something. Now, granted, if you didn't deserve respect, we wasn't going to give respect. But the respect too, because this is such an internet world now. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Like they always say, man, it's just the internet. You feel what I'm saying? Like I say, man, to know me is know how to put a lot of work in over the years in these streets, you know. But I think about my 6 kids now. I think about all my boys. You know, I got a college graduate, man. I got a young phenom with the Tremors. You know what I'm saying? You know, so from 24 down to 11 years old, my boys, they doing something with themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I was just having a conversation with somebody earlier today, and I was basically saying, you know, I don't feel that it's not about a father not being in the household, but maybe that I was wrong about that. Maybe because there's not enough fathers in the house to teach their kids how to move forward and make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Real, like, role models. And they gotta be the father. If the father not there, they gotta be like the real role model shit. Whether it be uncle,
No question.
father,
No question.
brother, cousin, a relative, or a friend of the family.
And
You gotta have that middle.
you gotta
figure in
have
there.
it.
Without that, because the foundation be shaky.
It be shaky, man. The foundation be super shaky. You know what I'm saying? But in the same token, you know, I've learned this right here as well, though. It's all in what you make it. You feel what I'm saying? It's all in what you make it, man. The people, it's all in how you react to certain situations. You feel what I'm saying? So that's my next question for you, Dirk. Like, when you react, man, has your demeanor changed to certain situations than what it once did?
For a fact. And I'm gonna speak on that because now I'm thinking like, so for instance, like I said about moving, always like popping out and being seen in the club.
Right.
We moving smart now. Like back then, you know, we gonna do that. We gonna have that, you know, that protection on us, and we moving with the anticipation that we gonna make it do what it do, regardless of how it
listen,
go.
we gonna show. No,
You know
no
what I'm saying?
question.
So now I'm thinking like, no, I only want to be in the people, around the people, places and things that have me jeopardizing my freedom or my life.
Or thinking like that. Okay,
Exactly.
okay, I like that. That's a great statement. You know what I'm saying? So one more question for you. You know, because here in the DMV area, man, we do a lot, man. You know, like with now with social media area, you know, a lot of people say people just be hacked and you call people rats. Like you a rat, you hack, you telling. You know, you come from the federal penitentiary system.
Right.
I did state time, you did fed time. You know what I'm saying? You know, how do you feel about that? You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about that?
I feel like when I was in, I came in young, and before I got there, the OGs told me, you know, you would stand up dude, keep your name in good standing. And it wasn't just a document, it was multiple documents, transcripts. They would read. We want to see play-by-play what was said, and it's like time. So we want to see what the judge said, the prosecutor said, Juice said. Agree. It could be no dispute whether he was on this side or that side. So that would kept me in good standing amongst the gangs, different states, and just period when I was in the feds.
Okay. Yeah, and you know what though? I will say right in the state system, it's not as solid as it is in the federal penitentiary. Like, you know, because in the state, because what you feel, because y'all dealing with people from all across the world. You know what I'm saying? In the state time, we dealing with a lot of local dudes. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, we didn't have that master, you know, paperwork on you at all times. You know what I'm saying? But I get what you're saying, because like I say, I tell you all the time. I just did a YouTube video the other day where it was about basically like anything you want to get, you can get. It's always documented. In any case, you can go to the bond hearing, the trial, the
plea hearing.
Plea hearing, the arraignment. You know what I'm saying? Anything you can go to if it happened in the courtroom, you could go get a trail cheap. They don't want for no money. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I say, man, quick to slander now. You know what I'm saying?
And then one thing about it, I see if you might have read something, it was clickbait, you know what I'm saying? And you misspoke, but be a man about like, you know what? Clear your face up and clear that man's name. That's why I can respect as a man.
Facts.
That's why I want to speak on something that ain't my business and I ain't got the facts.
Facts.
And the facts is the receipts, the paperwork.
Facts, man.
See how he got me? He got me in there.
Huh? You see that?
I'm a whole new man.
Huh?
Hey. Look at them hands right there.
Like
Look at them right there.
Man, listen, man. Listen, man. Y'all see what's
He
going
did
on.
that.
Y'all see what's
All
going
the way
on.
in.
You already know what's up. That's what we do here, man. You know, swipe for
Yeah,
cuts, man.
yeah,
Right
yeah.
outside of Bustin' Move Cuts, we
Push
get it
that
done.
kick one time.
Man,
Yeah, he got me in there.
Yeah, man.
Kicking with me tonight. I know somebody do.
Turned up on the barber.
I know somebody do.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know. You
Yeah.
want to even this out for me the beer? You feel me? Yeah, I know somebody want to kick it with me.
Yeah,
I look like
right.
son, though.
Huh?
Let me know now.
Huh? My man say looking
Shout
like
me out.
something.
Shout me out. You
Yeah,
know,
man. You already know, man. My man say looking like something out here, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you know I'll tell you, like, it catch me on a rough day. It's cool. It's
Man,
all,
listen, man.
it's all part of the cleanup.
Getting that, man. Listen, man. Like we here for perfection out here, man. We trying to get that thing trimmed up, cleaned up, real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Striving for perfection out here, man. That's what we do. We here to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Get the good man all the way in the pocket, man. Like I say,
Come get fresh. They got something. Come get fresh.
man, come
fresh
get,
cut.
man.
And then
Listen,
come pour it
swipe
in.
for cuts, man.
You hear me?
Listen,
Come kick it.
they can come right to Martinis tonight, man. You feel what I'm saying, man? We open, man. Monday. Listen, we open. No, we open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, and sometime on Monday. We out here, man. We partying. We gonna take a rest day on Tuesday sometime, man. But we gonna party. You see what's going on. You definitely see what's going on, man. I love it.
Whether you like go or not, we got something for you.
Man, we got something for you, man. Man, listen, man. We got good food, good drinks, and a good. All right, I just ended the first part of the interview. Once she goes, you cut her next. I'm gonna do the other part with it. Yeah, man.
Cool.
Yeah. You know, let everybody know. You know, bop. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna while you cut them, then we're gonna get right. We're gonna conduct the next one. Where you can see both of us. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't got the buzzer.
The what?
Like getting close up. Little buzzer. Like a close shave.
Oh, no, I gotta buy one. I know what you're talking about. The little done that you put on. Oh,
All right, get you something.
alright, so, yeah, I gotta show you. I don't know what it's called. I ain't gonna lie. It's like a,
Oh, okay. Close skin one? Okay, we're gonna make sure we get that for you, and that's all. We're gonna make sure we get that for you then. Come on, we're gonna do the second part, but we're gonna be able to see both of us. Get right there while he's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Bop. You know, we're talking right here, man.
What's up? What's up? He's thorough. I like that. Young, by the way. Up and coming talent. Phenom.
somebody said, why is he half dressed?
Who, me?
I guess.
I'm on. Listen, man. It's summer. Listen, man. It is summertime, man.
chilling.
It's summertime. Why I can't have on a white beater and some shorts, y'all? It's the summertime. All right.
Listen, enjoy the conversation.
Enjoy the conversation,
Because guess
man.
what? Now you get a little bit to know who I am.
Yeah.
You know, and
Enjoy
why I'm
the
able to move
conversation,
around
man.
like I'm supposed to.
Yeah, man. Enjoy the conversation, man.
I can. I cleaned up all right, you know. So look, what you want to speak on? It's a good conversation
Great
that we need to
conversation.
have for the
Come on,
for
wait, back up a little
for
bit.
us.
Yeah, most
and
definitely.
for the people.
Yeah, and for the people, man. Yeah, there we go. You know what I'm saying? So we're about to start the second one right now. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, man.
Shape it up on the yeah, right. All right.
Yeah, man. So like I was saying, definitely. How do you feel about you know what I'm saying? What's going on with the economy right now, dude? Like, as far as like,
I ain't gonna lie. From what I heard, you know, I keep my ears to the streets.
Right.
You know, so I heard it's tight. You know, the economy tight. You know, money hard to come by. And I was used to living a fast life where I was getting money hand over fist at a young age. So I had to dollar.
Nah, no question. Hey, yeah, listen, this your man Bust Move once again, man. We Bust Move Cut. Shout out to Swipe because my son just got my man Dirk in the game.
Yeah,
Y'all see him,
he
man. He clean, man.
He brought me to life. You heard
Brought him
me?
all the way back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, listen, it's the barbershop talk, man. It's a raw and uncut, you know what I'm saying, interview. Reality TV stuff, love after lockup, big boy status, man, you know what I'm saying?
All love is no hate. If you want to learn something, you can tap in with me. Like, trust me, I got a lot of jewels, free game. It's on the way. You're going to continue to see good things happen to me because I'm blessed.
Nah, no question, man, no question. So like I say, once again, you know, and realizing how did that make you feel?
You know, grateful, and I appreciate everything. Like, I don't take it for granted. Like, that's why I move the way I move, where I'm able to travel and be able to enjoy life. Now, you know, before I was traveling here and there, but it was all behind, you know, in the streets. So I didn't really get to enjoy my money. Like, people would know me like, man, you had all that money, you was doing this at a young age, but you really ain't get a chance to enjoy it.
Yeah, and that's such a cliche saying, but it's a real saying, y'all. Because the more money you have, the more problems you're gonna have when you can't move properly. You know what I'm saying?
Because we watching out for the police,
The stick up boys,
informants, you know,
man,
all level of the streets. You know,
yes,
so you gotta
everything,
watch
man.
out.
You watch out for everything. That got
People
to
close to you, unfortunately, happen like
all
that.
the ops, because the ops come in more than one day favor, and I mean it coming more than just your phone. But in the same token, you got to watch out for your own family members too. Your own family can be an op to you at times, man.
Yeah.
That be the bad part about it, you know.
A lot of people be, you know, they be rooting for you. But they don't be wanting to see you doing better than them. You know, and that's unfortunate.
That's very, very unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? As you move forward your career, man, how far do you? I mean, how long do you see this going? I mean, you know, I heard a lot of people being like, "Oh, he getting 15 minutes of fame and this and that." I mean, are you really gonna take this surgery where you can keep this going for?
Oh yeah, I got some. I
longevity?
got a few things in the work. Like I'm, you know, getting myself together. I got a photo shoot tonight.
Okay.
You know, I'm doing a photo shoot for the magazine. Give them a little bit more in-depth story about who I am as a person, what I've been through, as far as prior to incarceration, when I was in the streets.
Okay.
And while I was incarcerated, you know, moving forward afterwards, like where I'm at today.
Okay.
I'm working on the book where I'm gonna highlight my life story, the ups and downs, trials and tribulations, the good, you know, the moments I had, the bad, you know, and when times got hard. I'm gonna talk about all that, just real uncut description and pictures about me. Like, that's who I am.
Okay.
You're gonna get to know me a lot more if you continue to tune in. You know, things take time and it's a process. Like, this is new for me. So one thing that I listen to is like people who be really authentic. Like, everybody be wanting instant gratification. They don't want to put the work in.
Facts. That's a hell of a statement. Everybody want everything to happen right then and there, and everything don't happen right then and there. You got to be patient. Things gonna come in due time.
And then like, who been in this light? Like, who was on love after lockup or life after and got to this point? Sometimes you gotta tip your hat off to those little things. I'm just saying, who was able to do something with it and use it and transition like they use the other reality TV shows. They go on to bigger and better things. That's what I'm doing. I'm going on to bigger and better things and just leading the way. That's it.
I got a question for you, man. My next question for you is: how does it feel when everybody trying to make it seem like, like this is not a double, like a double-sided sword? How does it feel not when everybody be like, "Oh, you got on because of Monique"?
No, see, and it's crazy because you know.
Because you know what I'm gonna cut you off, but you were the one that was locked up.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I don't understand. And like I say, shout out to Monique. Monique, you know, Bust Move got a lot of love for you and your sister. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't want how we able to make it seem. How everybody makes it seem like Dirk got on from Monique when he the one that was locked up. You know what I'm saying?
The franchise is based off the incarcerated individual. You got love during, love after, and life after. Focus on the individual that was incarcerated. Now and with that being said, they looking at the love relationship. They ain't really looking at as far as like what they're doing. They want to know about the love, how the love was acquired, how it is, you know, the ups and downs of their relationship. And for people who say that, they short-sighted and young-minded.
I wouldn't even say that, man. You know what I mean? Trolling, man. It's all about negativity. Like, negativity is the only thing that's really selling that these days. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to straight positivity, they might look at it and you look at your laughter time. When it's positive, they'll come on, and then they but when it's negative, if it's you bashing somebody or if it's a, you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna be at 15K.
Easy. You know what I'm saying? And I mean that's the way of the world right now. When you're trying to give a positive light, they don't respect it. But when you give it a negative light, if we say it right now, and we were going on Monique, and we were going on the show and this and that. Oh, they would run it all the way up. Like, oh my God, man, he's bashing them. You know what I'm saying?
And like I say, man, I ain't doing no bashing, ain't no shade, just the real what I went through in that relationship. You know, I ain't.
Nah, no question.
We had our good times, but at the end of the day, it's a relationship like you probably been through yourself where it was times that weren't so good. So.
And like I say, every relationship has ups and downs, and I can attest, man. Like I say, I would love to get an interview with Monique sooner or later because I spoke to her personally, and she told me she talked to me personally, and the things that she told me, I thought it was there from the heart that came from her when she let it be known. For you. You know,
she cried. She told me
she cried to me. She really did. You know what I'm saying? And it was genuine. It was. That's what I'm saying. Everybody like, oh, who was Bust a Move? But Bust a Move was kind of like stuck in the middle because at the end of the day, I was stuck in the middle because at the end of the day, I got a lot of respect for both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I think my respect grows for her because when I spoke to you, to know how you were really pushing her. Like I know that you wanted to do BBW, Big Girls Need Love Too party. We was gonna do that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I know it wasn't just for the camera. I know this personally from dealing with and talking to you.
And then I can go through my DMs where it was some major people who reached out to me. They wanted to like do some skits, some funnies off of our relationship. And guess what? I ain't do that. You know, I ain't do that. I told her about it, and it was some big platforms. If I name dropping, I could just show my DM right now. I could just stamp it. Like some big platforms, and one of them got a TV show right now.
Wow.
And I said no.
Because you know what? Because that was your integrity as a man.
Right.
That was your love for her. You know what I'm saying? Because it was never about putting her down. You know what I'm saying? It was never about, because at the end of the day, love come in all different forms. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got to look and she got to look, like those looks can't go together. That makes no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But like I say, man, we're going to get over that. Let's get back to this right here. Hey, man, so what the next time? So what's your next adventure? What's the next thing that Dirk about to do, man? What are you doing, Dirk, for you coming up real soon?
Movie role.
Okay.
Movie roles. I got a good conversation I'm having with some production companies about my own TV show.
Okay.
So that's going to be big. Ladies, stay tuned. It's going to be, I'm involved in some nice situation where y'all might be looking to get involved. So that right there, I got a conversation with Allure on the podcast. So this is a big deal right there. They want to hear me speak. And then I'm doing outreach, nonprofit.
Okay.
So where I'll be talking to the community, the people, the youth. You know, let them know like what I've been through, and that it's just not like what y'all see today. You're gonna have the decisions you make today, you're gonna have to live with it. 30, 40.
And unless it will definitely affect you in the long run.
And you don't want to be in the behind bars in the jail. Like that happened when I was 15. Like a youngin', how much time he got, bro? He was young. He was like 15 years. He got 20. 21 years. So he was 15. I caught my first case when I was 15. So imagine a 15-year-old getting 21 years, and it's because the decision he made at 15. So he gonna get out at 36. And once he get older, I guarantee him, like, man, that wasn't.
And then, like I said, you gotta keep in mind this right too. The laws are different in different states. You know, you feel what I'm saying? Like here in murder, man. You know, right here in the state of murder, our state in PG County, our statement is PG County. You gonna plead guilty or pay good, one or the other. Like in here, man, you can almost get out of anything you want in this county, but you gonna plead guilty or pay good. You know what I'm saying? DC is federal. DC got everything federal, and then Virginia's Commonwealth. So Virginia moves on its own accord. Exactly. So what I'm telling y'all is, you have to keep in mind, every situation don't match the next situation. I jail about to go to prison, and it was 3 of us on the tier together. Hey, there was 3 of us on the tier together. We all had similar cases. You know what I'm saying? And one of us caught 5 years. One of us caught 8, which I caught the 8, and the other one caught 22 years. And we like, damn, how did that happen? Because you can't, everything, like, just like our fingerprints, man, your DNA, each person has their own type of vibe and flow that's going to work for them. You know what I'm saying?
Case by case basis. Like,
case by case basis,
like
man.
You said, I can break it down. Like, I know somebody had a retained counsel, and somebody didn't, for a fact.
For a fact. Hey, shout out to Thomas Mooney. best friend.
I can
my
almost
lawyer's
guarantee
my best friend, Joe Valerio.
Oh
you
yeah,
remember?
and for those who want to know about my lawyer, I had him since I was 20. Same lawyer.
Nah, no question, man.
Yeah, for sure.
And that speaks a lot because you know a lot of these youngsters out here right now today in society, they breaking all this law, and these youngsters ain't got no lawyer money. Like they breaking law, they want to trade the case with a public defender. And I ain't not some solid PDs out here, man, that's trying to be good lawyers. But I don't want one.
Yeah.
I can't use it.
I
ain't using no public defender. I can't do it. You ain't sending me to jail with a public defender. No, we're gonna fight this right here, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna fight this right here. Man, like I say, man, listen, man, dynamite interview with the homie.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Coming through, showing love.
I'm gonna be coming through a whole lot.
Man,
I'm
listen,
talking
we
about
going
whether
each time
music, the food, the women, they
Man,
show love.
listen,
I ain't gonna
man,
lie.
we're gonna roll the red carpet out each time for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about building relationships, building bonds, man.
Yeah,
It's your man Bust Move, general YouTuber. Man, y'all need to get ready, man. Definitely get ready for that Businessman Podcast, episode 2, coming out real soon. We running a podcast. Shout out to the Sites King, man. That's my partner from now and never. CEO and owner now and never, man. Y'all know what's going on. Just keep supporting, man. Like I say, it's your man Bust Move, the businessman, Mr. Unjumpable. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what's up, man. We out of here, man. Get ready to see this video drop real soon. Y'all know what's up, man.
Hey, look,
we gone.
one last thing. Motivate and congratulate, man. It's good for your soul.
It is.
Keep positive energy, man.
Stop hating. It ain't something. It ain't helping nobody.
One thing about this, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. A lot of things y'all hear and see on the internet about me, it's not gonna stick on me because it don't fit me.
It don't fit good, man. No question, man. It don't fit. Man, down to my interview, man. I appreciate it, man.
That's all good.
I'm gonna go live one time.